here. Cinderella's Sleeping Beauty Castle. I can't play I never played this game for so much. This is so much fun!
Surprise for you. It's a magic wand from my fairy godmother. She hopes it will help you do many wonderful things. Take care of this special gift, and remember, use it wisely. It's almost time to go to the ball, and of course you must be dressed for such a royal occasion. If you can find me some fabric and a needle and thread, I'd be happy to make you something special to wear. With the help of my friends the mice, it'll take no time at all. Your outfit for the royal ball is going to be very elegant.
I have never played this game for a long time. Well, so there's only one entire problem, but hello everybody, I'm John Good, and welcome to my good experience. You see, I actually remember playing Disneyland Adventures. It is pretty entertaining to play. It is playing games and fun together. It's fun to play, but so we have some amazing rides. So let's play some more. I
Sometimes stuff gets hidden up. Gosh, I sure would like to be a real boy like you someday. My name's Pinocchio.
The coronavirus pandemic is over. Every time I met their friends back then in the old days, it used to have this social distancing. For now, the Disney 100 has been celebrating this year. Besides, I'm a huge Disney fan. Because we have lots of fans here at JGN, and millions of fans from Disney Company. For now, Chipmunks is wearing a platinum tuxedos, and so does Mickey, and Goofy, and Donald Duck. And Daisy Duck and Minnie Mouse is wearing dresses. I think I'm in love with Mickey and Minnie. Due to its credit, they're having a party going on here. So I really hope someday we can go to Disneyland and celebrate a my birthday's coming up. Mickey and Minnie, I love you so much because someday I will make my own dress from the 20th anniversary of Disneyland's 50th anniversary, the happiest celebration on Earth. Someday I'll make a dress all but my own. Well, I hope not.
Hey, John! You forgot to do the intro!
Oh, I forgot to do the intro. Hello, everybody. I'm John Good, and welcome to my good experience. So, let me tell you, because on the last video, I made the iconic and viral My Good Wheel of Fortune experience video that I can cover on this channel.
Join us out there, and we will give you a little something to remember us by. And just a little remembrance of the day when you went there, you get my gold ass.
After that Disney Wheel of Fortune craze has been started back in 2010s, people are wanting more. Basically, Minnie Mouse will someday take over as a host of the Wheel of Fortune Disney Edition from it used to be on Disney Plus, but not anymore. But the ABC needs to be airing someday. I hope so. Well, according to the Secret Santa, her first edition of the Secret Santa Celebration of Wheel of Fortune, Minnie Mouse used to wear this. Wherever that is, it looks pretty. Well, I'm going to pack my bags and I'm going to the exhibition here in Philadelphia. So, let's go. As we all started back in this year, the Disney 100 exhibit celebration takes place in Ireland. It is debuted in St. Patrick's Day Parade. It is magical, and I expected. Mickey and Minnie has appeared on 2 times on the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade from 2021 for 2022. It has songs like "When You Wish Upon a Star," is super magical, and there was so many confetti to pick up, and and then we have tons of performers from around the world. And we have lots of CO2 jets coming all over the place, including Jasmine and Aladdin came in appearance on last year. And then Marigold and the Pluto is in the ship. And the son and the other guys. And Cinderella and Prince Charming and then Princess Tiana will be ready for this. You see, as you may don't know, it is magical. According to the KABC TV, ABC7 in Los Angeles, the Disneyland's 50th anniversary became a magical phenomenon from 2005 through 2006. Mickey and Minnie are wearing their golden outfits with red, blue, and yellow or gold. It was very cute. It has started back in 555, it means May 5th, 2005. And we have tons of celebrities from all over the world. See, I just love the Disneyland 50th anniversary. They have their celebration where it was nice to my favorite is the Tom Terror scary. It's just you know. For over a decade and a half, Disneyland 50th anniversary is ended. And the Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary was the most magical celebration of it all began in 2021 to 2023. It's very super magical. It comes with iridescent outfits. Very wonderful and cute and adorable. Last year, the Disneyland Plus. Last year, the Disney Plus Day takes place in Walt Disney World during the 50th anniversary. It comes with Star Wars and the other shows, movies, and stuff like that. Well, according to the live stream event of the Disney Plus and also Good Morning America, during the interruption of the Let's Make a Deal and The Price is Right. My brother is trying to watch it, and because I was not paying attention about it. Well, during the Queen's health issues, because that means that I can really enjoy these guys once and for all. That means I really hope someday we can make it. We'll live with Mickey and Minnie someday. For my $1 billion decision. And for those of you who don't know, because we have a lot of Disney characters came here and having a party at the Disney Plus Day Parade here in the Disney Hollywood Studios, formerly entitled Disney MGM Studios. It took place in the 90s back then. It's a very nice event. But for now, I saved a lot of money for the subscription, but for now, I can keep this Disney Plus all by my own. And this year, Disney 100 is where it all began for this, and there's only 1 year event during a Disney 100 exhibition back in the but for now, I have to go to Philadelphia and check out all of the archival items for Disneyland, Disney World, and etc. For now, I have to go home. I have to go home, pack some bags, and I'm going to the Philadelphia to celebrate the entire event. Right before that, I just saw the Disney 100 parade. It is mega magical, and way better than Disney 100, and better than the Disneyland's 50th anniversary and Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary has been combined. I just hope very someday I can become a Disney legend just like them. Mickey and Minnie, I'm gonna stay. I'll come with you for a magical experience of the century. But I think so.
How adorable is that?
Who's there?
I am J2G4, the power of robot. Computer and broadcast for this one, but it's very nice to meet you, John.
What do you want from me, J2?
Just call me J2G4, baby. Beep, 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 beep. But you can't not go into Disney World without your hat. But besides, you must be a Disney fan, baby. But, you must think it's smart. Beep, beep.
J2G4, I already went to Disney World 50th anniversary, but I tried. For now, I tried. So, anyway, and if you got it really a minute, because I am so excited about this because I'm just wearing a shirt. So, let's go. But I have a little problem going on here. This schedule is a scam. But the Philadelphia Bridge is collapsed. We're too late to go to the exhibition. We have to do the plan B. Unfortunately, wait. It won't. Well, let's just get on a different video or something like that. So, welcome back to my Good Experience show. So, whatever that is, because I can't do this because I can't go to Philadelphia, it's too far. So right now, we're going to make a Minnie Mouse 50th anniversary dress for a homemade one. And we'll save it for the Costume Hall of Fame. Here it is going to be for all around the world. So, let's get right into it. So I'm just cutting. I'm going to cut all the circles on the tablecloth, and we're gonna make it a skirt. That didn't work either. Looks like we're gonna have a plan C. So can we do it virtually? We have to do something a bit virtually around here because it's not gonna work. Okay, it's been a year since we did that. So, let's go virtually. So this is the pit poster for Walt Disney. Look at all of his stuff. Red Carpet Gala from Hallmark. Oh, look at all of the photos inside. This is like a platinum key to look around with it virtually. Look at all of the cartoons. They're like scattered everywhere. I remember the Mickey Mouse cartoons, and there's Encanto. There's Goofy. We're not in Philadelphia anymore. We're in Kansas City, home of Chiefs. It became a trend. Wow, Mickey Mouse Club, and there's the Disney catalog. There's in the 1980s and 90s. There's a Disney Cruise Line right there. There's a Disney Cruise Line. And there's a spelling book from the Hocus Pocus. Wait a minute, it's just a bunch of Hocus Pocus. That's classic. That's nostalgic. Yeah, and there's a Walt Disney World from Tokyo Disneyland. This is, and also this, and there's a Roger Rabbit right here, and there's a Disney Dollars right here. That needs to be put on a currency wish list. And there's a good old Mickey Mouse Club back in the 80s and 90s. I miss the old kids. Britney Spears used to be young age, but not anymore. Yeah, there's America's Family Network, Disney Channel. That's iconic channel. It's been on it for 40 years. Very, very iconic. Oh, the young girl of the 21st century. There's the classic ones. 2020 for 2000 for 2020. There's a Kingdom Hearts game. Epic Mickey. And look at all of this stuff. There's a basketball. Take Care of My Locker from the High School Musical 3 senior year. That's new.
It's my honor to welcome you to Disney 100, the exhibition. You ready? And let the show begin!
Wow. We're sprinkling the pixie dust here. We're entering Mickey and entering the Disney portal. This is where it all began. It all started by a mouse. Mickey Mouse in Steamboat Willie. Alice's Wonderland. Alice comedies. "100 years ago, a young animation filmmaker signed a contract to produce a series of short films combining live action and animation, establishing, along with his brother Roy, the Disney Brothers cartoon studio. That young man was Walter L.S. Disney, that the studio eventually will be known worldwide as Walt Disney Company." Yeah. You know, Walt Disney Company has been the most successful, magical, family-friendly content, childhood content of the world. Walt's ideas and philosophies became a foundation of short cartoons and animated features, memorable music, live-action films, nature comedy, and nature documentaries, television shows, theme parks and experiences, and more during his lifetime. They inspire the Walt Disney Company today, connecting to the past, informing the present, and imagining the future. "Until the character becomes a personality, it cannot be believed," said Walt. "Without a personality, the character maybe do funny or interesting things, but unless people are able to identify themselves with the boy. Man, for the interesting things we're into ourselves with the character, it is actions to seem unreal. Without personality, a story cannot ring true to the audience." Yeah, Walt is an iconic character creator. Steamboat Willie is made in 1928. Band concert and the Skeleton Dance is made in 1929. Free Calaveras is made in 1945. Lady and the Tramp movie began in the 50s. Disneyland theme park, it became the first theme park in 1955. Mary Poppins have won 5 Academy Awards in 1964. Disney Archives is made in the 70s. Who Framed Roger Rabbit from Toy Story from 1995, and ABC it becomes a part of a Disney family of companies in 1996. And Animal Kingdom Park was in the largest park of 500 acres in 1998. And Disney Cruise Line launches the first passenger ship, the Disney Magic, in 1998. Princess and the Frog, and there's look at all of this stuff. Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. I watched it. It's disenchanted. And The Lion King, I watched it all the time. And Encanto won a winner of the Academy Award from 2021. D23 Expo, the official fan club in 2009. And look at all of the stories that have been told. Where do stories come from? Once upon a time, there's our magic words. Look at all of this place. Crystals. Look at Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Look all of this. They're like character designs. There's a house, a story sketch in 1937. Oh, and hi-ho, that stuff. And the Seven Dwarfs are singing hi-ho. Pinocchio. It is just the years before NSYNC, and Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs book. I love this book. It is a prop story book from the 30s. And there's Pinocchio. Very, very old Pinocchio looking logo and thing. And there's a sketches. Look at all of this stuff. And there's a Pinocchio costume with a bow tie. Sleeping Beauty from 1955. And there's Sleeping Beauty with as I didn't know why. Oh, let's turn the page and see what happens. Like, it turns the page perfectly. You can read it if you want to. This is, it took a lot of work to do. And they lived happily ever after. But this movie is not over yet on my channel. Cinderella. That was the most requested one. Sleeping Beauty. There's a book of the Sleeping Beauty prop right here. It's magic. And there's a lot of mythology and this is going to be a lot of learning to become a fairy tale. There's a glass slipper. Oh, I miss the glass slipper. It took it a lot. It almost cost millions of dollars to buy the glass slipper. Sheer Animated Fantasy is still my first deepest production impulse. The Fable is the best storytelling device ever conceived. And the screen is the best medium. Walt Disney. Oh, yeah, you just say, this is the Winnie the Pooh plushie. And this is like is made in Christopher Robin, the iconic kid Christopher Robin from made in UK. I miss Christopher Robin. This is one of a childhood memories. Yeah, I just remember the Winnie the Pooh and the Honey Tree, Blustery Day, Tigger 2, and Day in the Eeyore used to be back in the VGS tape days, and I miss the old days. Yeah. Well, let's and this is Christopher's favorite franchise. Look at all of this marvelous props like you see it. There's the Star Wars. There's this magic of the Sound of Music, and it makes me sad for bringing back the memories. And there's Mrs. Marvel, and like you saw it. And I see Captain Marvel from 2019, and Captain America Shield. Captain America Civil War in 2016, right before Spider-Man Homecoming movie. Look at all of his masks. And there's an Ant-Man. There's Iron Man. And the Guardians of the Galaxy. And Eternals. And 4. It is 4. From 2011. And there's an Ant-Man Oh no, that's not Ant-Man, but how about Black Panther suit? Oh, it's like Wakanda forever. Now, I can't do the Wakanda impression right now with this accent with an African impression. Wow, it took a lot of work to do this. Yeah. Okay. There's a stormtrooper from Star Wars. And I miss the old days back in the videotapes. Star Wars was created by Lucasfilm, George Lucas. Oh, there's the Oscar for the Academy Award for this. I mean, I subscribe to the Academy Awards YouTube channel. Yeah, I miss the old ones back in the 90s and 2000s and the 80s and everything. I miss the shows. You know, the Academy Awards was made in the Academy of Motion Pictures, Arts, and Sciences. Well, Disney have won more than 100 Oscars. Pixar was made in 1979. You know, George Lucas was made by the 3D animated computer named Toy Story in 1995. It is the number one film from the 95 movie chart. So the You Got a Friend in Me was made by the song was sang by Randy Newman. You know, Pixar has been on it forever, for over 30 years. Let's take a look around and see a nice stuff. Look at all of it. This is like a theme park. There's a teacup. Your Disney World, and it is you leave. It says, here you leave today and visit the worlds of yesterday, tomorrow, and fantasy. Wow. I want to go there when I'm back in the old days. Yeah, it's Daddy's Day. Saturdays and Walt Disney's Daddy's Day. When his daughters were young, he will take them into the right of local one. There's an early park planning back in the 50s. Oh wow, look at all of this in this script. There's a draft in the entrance. And there's a name tag of a Disney name tag, and there's a guidebook. And there's and look at all of this. There's a touchpad, and there's a Disney World thing. Look, and there's a Tokyo Disneyland, Disneyland Paris, Hong Kong Disneyland, and Shanghai Disneyland, Disneyland Resort in California, and Walt Disney World in Florida. Tokyo Disneyland is made in Japan. Paris, France, Hong Kong, and China. Shanghai, China. Look. Oh man, look, Disneyland has been on it for many years to come. Wow. The Disneyland is to the and look at all of this stuff. The Legacy of Disneyland is made in 1995. Disneyland was open to dedication ceremony and a record-breaking live television broadcast. Almost everyone wanted us to Disneyland would be in a Hollywood spectacular failure, recalled Walt shortly after Disneyland's 10th anniversary. when we built and planning the Disneyland, we hoped that it could build something that will command a respect in our community. And after 10 years, I feel that we've accomplished that. Not only the community, but the only country as a whole. Imagine his pride and a worldwide appreciation of a Disneyland park idea. John Henge, an engineer and Disney legend, called Disneyland our greatest achievement. That Disneyland was the first to set the pattern for others to follow. Visiting the theme park is the theatrical place, a show. Ultimately, we gave them a place to play. He said something Walt believed adults need as much as children. We give power to the guest's imagination to translate their everyday routine. All Disney parks are the show artfully designed by the Imagineers in front of a story, attending to in every detail in the creating experiences to engage, exhilarate, and delight guests. Look at this in a replica of this one. There's a Mickey Mouse puppet, and there's a ride toy, something like that. And there's the shoes, and it says Engineer Mickey Mouse. This is a nice one. And there's the Disneyland 50th anniversary dress from just like Minnie Mouse used to wear it. This is Disneyland 50th anniversary dress for just like Minnie used to wear it. Wait, I forgot to mention here, everybody at home. Due to this shortage of money, and with these stuff, but I refused to make costumes. But back in last year, but this year I will return to make costumes or buy whatever it is. It would took a long time to process this thing. There's on the chest is the 50th anniversary with a number 50 on the chest, on the body, and then everything is sprinkling 50th anniversary in costume. That this should have been made. That I should have made in the first place. Well, according to the rights, but the Disneyland 50th anniversary poster is already in it. Looking on the bright side, because Mickey and Minnie Mouse are so adorable. Epcot, the experimental prototype community of tomorrow. Walt Disney World in Florida is not envisioned and is in another theme park. In 1966, Walt will introduce the Epcot concept in a progress report. I don't believe there is a challenge anywhere in the world that's more important for people everywhere to find solutions to the problems of our cities. But where do we begin? How do we start answering a great challenge? But we convinced we must start with a public need, and the need, it is not just a curing of its old ills of old cities. We need that, and we think that the need is for starting from scratch for the Virgin Land, and building a special kind of a new community. Former international ambassador of Walt Disney Imagineering and a Disney legend, Marty Sklar also observed the Walt's concept drove the planning of all of Walt Disney World from the beginning. Transportation and energy systems experiments, the construction methods, the care and responsibility of maintaining the Florida environment, and ecosystems. All have been, though, through following Walt's often stated desire to meet the needs of people. Walt hoped Epcot would serve as our model for future city planning. Although Epcot's ultimate design changed and innovative thinking behind it continued to steer Disney's focus on developing community and carries Walt's spirit forward today. Look at this in a model for Walt Disney World, Cinderella Castle model. It's so awesome, and to transform tonight and to transform today and night. Wow, fireworks. Ooh, wow. So, thank you so much for watching for the My Good Experience Disney 100 special. And I would like to thank all of the Disney content creators for being here. Until we will get to focus again someday. And remember, Disneyland is my land. This is my legacy of Walt Disney, the old legendary magical content creator. And remember, when you wish upon a star, your dreams really do come true.